We interrupt your program with a weather alert in your area. There is a large chance of snowballs. Welcome to the Snowball Effect Podcast.
Oh, we're recording now.
I was sitting there thinking to myself, like, you can really tell how fat you are by how
hard you breathe.
your breath echoing through your headphones.
So, on this episode, we actually all have headphones, and it's nice because we can all hear each other. Let me adjust this a little bit.
They can hear that now?
Yeah, we can all hear that now. There we go.
And that.
And that, yeah, sorry. It's so awesome. We're halfway professional. It's a new year, new me. Snowball Effect Podcast, episode 16.
Hey.
I love the fact that we can hear that now and know that everybody's clapping for us, even though, you don't necessarily see them clapping.
I can feel it in my heart. Everybody's clapping.
I can feel it in the air tonight. Kenny didn't get it, but
I got it. You're just not getting the for that one.
dang.
Yeah, no. I'm sorry.
All right, so we had this debate earlier, a semi-debate. When you go to Walmart, do you grab a buggy or do you grab a cart?
A cart.
It's a cart. I told you.
No.
It's a cart.
It is a damn buggy. I've
It's
always
a cart.
called it a buggy. I'll always call it a buggy, but
I think there is a certain age limit between
here we go.
buggy and cart.
Okay. Well,
What do you mean?
I'm saying old people
Older
call it
people
buggies.
call it a buggy.
Oh,
Well, I call it a buggy,
it's a cart.
so I'm of age.
It's a cart.
Yeah, it's a cart.
But I will say this. I don't hook horses to it. So I guess it's not a buggy.
I've heard people call them carts too.
It depends on who you ask. But so it led me to my thought process of this. This is how my brain works. Since I call it a buggy, I'm going to get a service horse. So you're allowed to bring in service dogs to places if you need them. I need a service horse for a disability.
Yeah.
No, you got a disability, all right.
Yeah. So since I call it a buggy, I'm going to start bringing my service horse with me to Walmart. And yes, my feet will drag the ground while my buggy is being pulled by a horse. And they can't kick me out because it's a service horse.
Then pretty much you can look at people and say, yeah, I might not have it, but I compensate by having this horse, and he's
Yeah.
definitely got it.
Yeah. So here's the difference. I call it a buggy. The lazy people that get on the motorized ones, what are they called? A motorized cart.
Those are carts.
I call them carts. A motorized cart.
Oh, that's a little buddy.
No.
That's a little buddy.
The motorized carts are for like the lazy people.
It's a little buddy.
I call them scooters, actually. when I
Yeah,
think about it.
scooter.
They're like scooters.
Get around.
They're a hover round scooter when you see them going down 65. But when you're in Walmart, it's called a cart, a lazy cart.
We like to go there. There for a long time, like in the wintertime. We do stupid shit anyway in the wintertime. But we would go to Walmart and Meijer and stuff like that. And
And get a lazy cart.
oh, yeah. But we do it at like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. Well, you
Before
can't-
everything
I was about to
closed
say,
down, yeah.
It's post-COVID now, so
Yeah.
they're no longer 24 hours. But what I'm getting at is maybe since I'm not a lazy person, I'm going to bring in my service horse and ride the service horse, and the horse can carry my buggy. You think I get looked at funny?
Yeah, probably.
Especially if it was a male horse.
Yeah.
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 But
What would you do if you took your horse into Walmart and it...
shit on the
Like-
floor?
Well, that's a good question, too.
Yeah.
Would you pick it up or be like, Wasn't me.
If I can't walk around,
That was someone else's horses.
listen, if I can't walk around Walmart and get my own groceries off the shelf, and I'm riding a horse doing so because I'm needing a service horse, what makes me think that I'm going to get off my horse to pick up its shit?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Hey, clean up on all five, keep going.
Yeah, she's right. They do make bags that you can hang.
They do. I've seen them.
I always thought about that. Like, what is it, like Tractor Supply? Like, you could bring any animal through the door.
Yeah, they'll let you bring anything in.
I'm not cleaning that up if I work there.
No, hell no.
There's no way.
Is there a sign that says any pet?
So you can bring, like, you can walk in there with a donkey or something.
I've seen like TikToks of like a man bringing in a longhorn through the door.
Okay, but what would they do if, like, someone like Mike Tyson was like, "Believe I'm gonna take my tiger out." You know,
Yeah.
nice little.
That fit would
You
be
know.
funny.
What?
I'm just kidding, Mike Tyson. I'm not making fun of you, I promise.
Really, Kenny?
No,
That deserved it.
no,
It didn't get it in.
No. Did you hear it?
I thought it was pretty funny.
I thought it was pretty funny too.
You know. So, not to change the subject, but do you scroll on Facebook ever?
Yeah.
Do you scroll like on Instagram or TikTok or anything like that?
No. No more Instagram. No more
Okay.
TikTok.
But you scroll on social media.
Pretty much just Facebook.
Why is it two young, strapping young men with no ED issues? Are we seeing ads for Blue Chew?
All the time.
Dude, they have one hell of a marketing team, right? So if the wind blows just right, I don't need Blue Chew, but like, I'm seeing ads for Blue Chew all the freaking time. And like, you know, we was talking about earlier, it's like their ads are always some hideous chick with like booty shorts on, gross,
disgusting.
disgusting, that says, "I'll come to your house if you eat Blue Chew." It's like, that's false advertisement, you know? I mean, they're not coming to the house.
They never say me. They say like me.
Like me. Well, I have that, and I don't need Blue Chew, so
No.
I'm not buying their product. But
She better keep her ass away. My wife would kill somebody.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I mean, it's like their marketing team is relentless.
They have a lot of advertisement money.
Okay, so when they're looking to try to figure out, okay, who do we want to go after with our marketing? Who are our ads directed to? Men. Period. No age group, no anything. It's just like, it is 100%. I'm sending this to men only. And like, I don't know.
You know, I was watching.
We don't need to go with what you was watching.
No, I wasn't watching that. No, I was watching a movie the other night, and there was every 20 minutes or so, there's 3 commercials back to back, and one of them was a Jenny Craig commercial.
Yeah.
All women.
Okay.
Every one of them women. Is that not for? Is that not like a universal thing?
It's universal, but I don't know.
I think it's a certain, I want to say demographic of women, but it's like if you're a man, get your ass up and go to the gym type of thing, you know?
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
if you're a man, you're going to get the ad for, like, the low T
Like
shit.
the Bowflex.
The Bowflex.
Bowflex, low T. Like, you're going to get freaking
P90X. Like,
what's his name? Major League Baseball player, Hall of Famer. He's out there like, and she'll love it too. You know, it's like, dude, I don't need that. I don't need none of that.
What was that? Didn't Chuck Norris do an ad for one of those?
Yeah, like the little ab crunch thing.
Yeah.
Him and his wife back in the day. I mean, that was 30 years ago, and he's still doing it.
Yeah. He's a bad dude.
He's a bad mamma jamma for sure. So, new year, new me, right?
New year, new me.
I don't really believe in New Year's resolutions. We had this discussion earlier. I feel like that if it's important enough to start January 1, you should start it March 1 or June 1 or October 1. But, you know, I do like...
Or maybe just delay it to where you start in, like, February or
Yeah.
March, yeah.
So, like,
The year after.
when it comes to losing weight, everybody's like, I want to lose weight for the New Year's resolution.
Yeah.
I'm not I have a membership to Planet Fitness. No, I'm not getting paid by Planet Fitness. I don't have the big fitness energy like they talk about, but I'm not going in the month of January. I'll pay my monthly membership, but I will not step foot in there in the month of January.
Because it's cold?
No, because
because everybody's
in there. You're going to be standing in line to get on the steps. It's miserable anyway. Why even get on the damn steps? But you got to lose weight, I understand. But there's going to be a line for it now.
Yeah.
It's already miserable enough when you can walk and get right on it. Now you got to stand there and watch other people go through it. No. So what I'm going to do for my weight loss strategy is I'm just going to go to a CrossFit gym and sit on the bleachers. Watching them do workouts like Brooke Wells and them do some of the shit they do. No, I'll lose weight watching them.
Or maybe you just make sure that you don't, ride your horse through Walmart. Maybe just walk.
No, yeah.
This year.
You know what? That's a good idea. That's a good strategy.
Yeah.
If I walk instead of ride the horse, probably burn a few extra calories. But seriously, these CrossFit gyms, man, they're doing shit like, those TikTok videos where they're like, they got like the bench strapped to them and they're, doing pull-ups with, the machine hooked to them and shit. Like these CrossFit people are like doing legit shit, man. I'm watching
like
them. I'm burning calories watching them work out. So that's my New Year's strategy on how I'm going to burn a few calories. Just watch them do it.
So you know how animals have their purpose. Horses, you ride them, pull plows, whatever. Mm-hmm. Cows, you eat them, milk them. Dogs are pets. Cats are pets. So on and so forth.
Yeah.
If we were roles reversed, what would we be for? Me and you.
Okay, so if our pets were the dominant species,
correct, and
we were the pets,
well, would we be pets, or would we be mules?
We'd be pack mules for damn sure. you got thumbs? By God, we're gonna put you to work. I mean, that's just how it'd be.
You think?
I think so.
That sucks.
It does suck, but I'm glad roles aren't reversed.
There's some Amish guys down the road from my mom's house, and
dude, did you see their Christmas lights this year? I mean, they went all out this year. Literally, all of them were out. Anyway, that was a dad joke.
That was a good one, Kitty.
Come on, Kitty.
Kenny.
Hit it.
Kenny.
Hit it. Come on.
Kenny.
So close. So close.
Hey.
Yes. I knew I'd get one on that one.
Probably blew a breaker.
Yeah. All right. So, to change the subject, when you was a kid or an adult,
like yesterday.
Yeah, like yesterday. Yeah. I mean, you get old. If you're not a kid, you're gonna get old.
Yeah.
So even when I'm 90 years old, I'm gonna be a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're not leaving yet.
I'm out.
Love you.
I love you.
See you at home. So when you was a kid or an adult and you wanted to water the flowers at home or wash the car.
You're going to be wrong on this.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No,
you take
I'm
a
not.
piss. Take a piss?
No. Mm-hmm. If you're going to wash your car, water the flowers, stuff like that, what do you hook to the water spigot? Like if you hook to the water spigot to be able to spray your carport off or your car. Or
a hose?
What's it called? What do you call it?
It's a hose.
A water hose?
Yeah.
You're wrong.
A garden hose.
You're wrong.
What the fuck is it?
Sir, you're in the minority here. All right. You're wrong. Tell the lovely people what you call it.
The correct terminology for it is a hose pipe.
I have never in my many... My many 26 years of living have ever heard anybody call it a hose pipe.
It's called a hose pipe.
It's a fucking garden hose.
No.
Yes.
No.
I want everybody listening now, go to the YouTube page of this episode and please...
In the comment section.
In the comments, Let us know what you call it and
Well, what
tell
do
us
you-
how wrong Tuck is.
What do you call it, Kenny?
It's a water hose.
It's a garden hose.
Yeah.
You've lost your fucking mind. Water pipe.
It's a
You're
hose
smoking a
pipe.
pipe.
He's smoking a water.
It is a hose pipe. I mean, I understand a hose is what you would consider a. I thought that was a sound effect. That was pretty good.
It went up my nose.
I thought it was a sound effect. But, okay, a hose is like a rubber hose, pliable. A pipe is a metal line that you can't bend unless you have a bender. So a hose pipe is technically two different things. I understand that. But where I grew up, you drank from a hose pipe and you sprayed off with a hose pipe and you watered the flowers with a hose pipe. That's just what it's called. That's what normal people call it.
I don't know if you can claim to be normal in this situation.
All right. What do you call this? Don't say Mountain Dew. I know what it's called, but like generically.
It's a fucking cup.
No.
Like drinking glass?
Yeah. Did you order a Coke? Did you order a pop? Or did you order a soda? I mean, what'd you order? Like, okay,
Everything's Coke.
a generic. Yeah, exactly.
Everything's
a Coke. Unless it's Dr. Pepper, but you're just
I mean, it's either like, give me something to drink, I'm not like, give me a Coke.
Okay.
Because it's like, what
Ar-
exactly do you want?
Coke covers everything carbonated.
RC Cola, Sam's Cola,
Is Coke.
Coca-Cola, Pepsi, all of it. I'll have a Coke.
Yeah.
And they say, is Pepsi okay? You say, is Monopoly money okay? But it's all called a Coke. No one calls it pop.
I call
No one calls it
pretty much
soda.
Whenever
Soda.
Well, okay, like some people say, oh, for New Year's resolution, I'm gonna quit drinking Cokes.
I'm gonna cut. Yeah, exactly.
out Cokes.
Exactly. That means Mountain Dew. That means Pepsi. That means Sierra Mist. Piss. That means everything. Cokes means everything.
I prefer Mountain Dew, but if you're gonna bring me a Pepsi, keep it. I'd
No.
rather have Coke,
So
a real Coke.
a real Coke and a real Pepsi. A Pepsi is called a delicious Pepsi. If the person that calls it that is listening, she will know that I'm doing a little shout out. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I do hear that.
Like normally I
I
wouldn't.
want you
hear
to
that.
look at this. What the fuck is going on?
Give it a blue chew.
Oh, you should give it a.
You gotta give it a blue chew.
Yeah, give her a
Oh,
crank.
wrong way. Wrong way.
That's the right way.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Backwards.
Oh, it is
He's
backwards.
trying to tighten it.
Yes,
Righty
give
tighty,
her-
lefty loosey, blue chewed it is. A blue chew would make that quit sagging like that. Look at it.
Here,
Blue chews-
I got this.
Blue chew's wearing off. But seriously though, like if you was to go get a piercing, would it be a nipple? Producer to the rescue. Here we go. Oh yeah, here we go. You got three people on the same rod there. I've seen that video before. So piercings. How many piercings you got, Brandon?
They probably grew up now.
Your ears pierced?
Yeah.
I've had quite a few in my day. I went through a little spell when I was younger. Had my lip pierced, had
Yeah.
my eyebrow pierced. Yeah,
Well,
both
that's just
ears.
stupid.
Oh, brother.
Both ears. I've had them all done.
You had your eyebrow?
Yeah, I've had my eyebrow.
I think less of you now. I'm sorry.
Hey, one of my anniversary trips that my wife and I went on back when we were just dating
Metal mouth.
was a for my lip to get pierced. Yeah, I had it back in the day. I'll share that picture in the comment section. Old school picture of me with my lip pierced. But
Kenny just wishes I'd just quit touching it.
No, you're fine.
Sorry.
he gave it a blue chew. It's good now. But like nipple piercings.
I would never do it. Did you do that?
No,
I would never do that.
they don't make small enough gauge rings for mine.
There ain't no way I could do that. Oh, Brittany's car door doesn't open up all the way, and it's right at like nipple level whenever I'm standing there.
Yeah.
Well, it's cold, I open it, I sling that
course.
door open, I get in real quick, I run right into the door with my nipple.
Have you ever been jogging?
Yeah. It hurt so bad. I lifted my shirt up to see if it was bleeding.
Have you ever been jogging? Like on a morning jog,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You do morning jogs?
I mean, once every 20 years.
Yeah, I used to. But your nipples would get hard, right?
And then they get to rubbing and it hurt.
my God.
Oh,
The worst pain
You ever
ever.
see the pictures on Facebook or
Of
like,
nipple bleed.
yeah,
it's a thing.
Yeah.
So Band-Aid makes about a quarter size nipple Band-Aid.
Well, I mean, go ahead.
You got to move the hairs out of the way. Cause I got hair around mine, but you got to move the hairs and then stick it on there. Problem solved. You can run for miles and not even get bothered by it. Not that I run miles, but
I mean, not all nipples are that small though.
no. But it covers the
What
part
if you,
that
what if you
protrudes,
got, you know, I've seen some.
like larger areolas or something.
Yeah, I've
I
seen.
don't know.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
The Band-Aid covers just the part that protrudes into the cotton shirt.
Oh,
That makes sense.
yeah.
Yeah.
What if it was rule of thumb, like
Do you know what a rule of thumb means?
nah?
Have we talked about that before? What the rule of thumb is?
No.
Back in the day, not to get off tangent, that's what this kind of show's all about, but the rule of thumb is back in the day, you could beat your wife with a stick as long as the stick was no wider than your thumb.
Well, that would
I
be
disagree with the rule.
fun. Oh.
I think the stick should be as big as you want it to be. But I'm just kidding. I only say that because my wife already left.
Yeah. But no.
But anyway,
So
sorry to interrupt.
no. So
New year, new me.
You're-
I'm trying to fix those things.
your nipple got as long as the areola.
Oh, so we're talking 50 cows.
Yeah. So however long, like however,
That's a specialty
if
video.
you have an areola that big, right?
Yeah.
It didn't stop getting hard until it was all gone.
That's usually when you put like suction cups on it. Not that I do, but I'm just saying people do.
Man, I don't know. I ain't know nothing about it. I know a lot about a lot. A lot of strange shit. I ain't never seen nobody do that.
No.
I'm trying to get my dick on the back. I ain't never had that before.
No, but a buddy of mine, you ever heard of CD nips? Shout out to the CD nips. But me and buddy, back in the day, back when I was in high school, this was before my wife, FYI, we played a game of like, let's just see how many pairs we could see in a week's time. His neighbor had a friend over. We was, I don't know, we were young. And we convinced them to show us, theirs.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a sight I'll never forget. But that's the inside joke now. It's CDs.
Whenever I was probably 16 years old, I was over at a friend's house with her. We just got done romping around. We're inside, and
You and your best friend got done romping?
we was riding around in the K5.
You said romping.
Yeah, romping around, stomping
okay.
around. Yeah. But actually, we just got done trenching people's yards,
Oh.
and
What's up?
it's where you catch the yard just a little bit wet, and you take your 4-wheel drive truck and you make sure it's in 2-wheel. You get in the middle of their yard and you just give it every fucking thing it's got.
Give it a little rut.
Yeah.
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 We had a geo tracker my mom had once. We go down to I'm not going to say which school, but we went to a school where they had a soccer field on a crisp, dewy morning and go as fast as we can, cut across the field into the soccer field, pull the handbrake and see how many times we can spin around on the soccer field. It wasn't elementary school, so it's not like they played for TSSAA or nothing.
But we had just gotten done trenching yards, and we're all bullshitting around watching Family Guy and stuff like that. And he had this woman, and she looked like she had her own Vietnam for sure.
Yeah.
But no teeth and really thin hair.
Yeah.
If she was to jump, she'd probably fall down from where they wrapped around and knocked her knees out. It was something I will never forget.
Yeah. Hey, Renee.
No, she didn't have no teeth, because, drugs and shit.
Yeah.
But he's like, hey, you boys want a blowjob? She ain't got no teeth. And we were like, no, man, it's all good. I'm all right. That's true story, yeah.
True story. So, like, I'd get...
Dude, you know what's bad whenever you're 15, 16 years old and someone's like, free blowjobs, and you're like, no, no,
Yeah.
no, thank you.
But, like, talking about piercings, I'd probably get a Jacob's Ladder piercing.
I'm not sure what that is.
Well, it's like where underneath of the shaft is barbells. Like, and each barbell is considered like a rung on a ladder.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'd probably get... Number one fan even called it out, but I won't take the credit of the joke, but he said he'd get a step stool. So the difference in a well-endowed individual getting a Jacob's Ladder and someone like myself is I'd get a step stool and they'd get an escalator. I'm jealous, but I mean, could you imagine having an escalator?
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool. I wish
He'd be someone's service horse.
Yeah, so like the day that they were giving guys escalators, I skipped school that day.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. But I'll tell you what about them Prince Alberts? You ever think about getting a Prince Albert?
I knew a guy once that had a Prince Albert. I'm not going to tell you how I knew. I built houses with him.
Well, I probably would. It sounds pretty bad when you don't.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
But that man had to squat every time he had to pee, or he'd pee about 3 different directions.
I do that sometimes anyway.
That depends on what kind of night you had.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. So, I seen a thing earlier on social media. They had like a grid. You had A through G on the left side and 1 through 9 on the top side. It made like a grid.
Mm-hmm.
And it was over a toilet bowl. And it said, men, what pee position are you? And like, I don't know. C4 was like straight into the water. And like G7 was like off to the right, out of the water, but in the bowl.
Mm-hmm.
I live with a house full of women. So I'm C4. Like dead center in the water. I'm not splashing no water anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm respectful. But that also led me to a topic that I've heard being discussed on social media before. It's like, okay, if I have to make sure the lid's down after I go to the restroom, right? Why should I have to lift it up when I go in there?
I don't know. Well, I can't comment on that.
So
topic.
Think about it. I'm having to lift the lid.
You get double the work for.
You do.
Yeah, you do.
Dude, twice the work.
Twice
you go
the
in,
work.
you have to lift the lid, take a leak, and then you have to put the lid down.
You know what Brittany thinks? She says, "Well, why don't you just sit down every time?" I do.
Hey,
I'm like, no.
On a Saturday morning
Hell
after a
no.
long Friday night, I am sitting down.
If I have to pee in the middle of the night,
I'm sitting down.
I'm not turning no lights on. I'm just
100%.
sitting down.
I'm walking in.
Letting it go.
I'm walking in, and I'm sitting down because if I've had a lot to drink
Hell
the night
no.
before, I'm standing there. The world starts spinning. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm taking a leak. I can't get the pee out fast enough. I'm spinning. The world's spinning. I sit down.
See, that's where we're different, man. Especially when I'm drunk, I'll stumble in there.
Drunk. I don't drink.
And yeah, I'll stumble in there and
It was my New Year's resolution
I
to
think to
quit
myself, I'm like, well, I'm gonna do my best, and I don't know exactly
I don't
how
cut the
well
light
I
on
do,
because
but-
if you cut the light on, you wake up. If you don't cut the light off, if you leave the light off, you stay asleep.
Yeah, it's such like a harsh, like,
It's like a
wow,
sleep.
right in your face.
Yeah.
It's like,
So it's kind of like a sleepwalk. It's called sleep piss.
yeah.
See, my other daughter that's not here, she said piss while I was playing Uno. She's like, if you'd have traded hands with me, I'd have been pissed. And I'm thinking, dude, you're like 8 years old. Why are you saying that? You know? I won't get into what else she said on, I don't want to tell the world what else she said. But anyway, it's like, it's almost like a sleep piss. You sleepwalking, taking a leak, trying to stay asleep just enough to where when you get back in bed, you can fall right back asleep.
yep,
You cut the light on, it's over.
it's over.
Game over. You're up for 30, 45 minutes and you're irritable. And by the time you get ready to fall back asleep, you got to piss again. Then you start the, evolution all over again. So I was in Atlanta one time on a conference with my former employer. Sorry. I was with an automotive group, and we went to Atlanta, where their distribution center is, and had a big conference. Well, the night before, we were going to do this pub crawl. You know what pub crawl is?
No.
So a pub crawl is where you go to the really expensive neighborhoods of Atlanta, Georgia, and they all have these like Irish pubs. And you start at one pub, and you drink a lot there, then you go to the next one, drink a lot there, then you go to the next one, drink a lot there, and you end up at the one next to your hotel. So you're already back where you're going to be when you're done. Except for, I thought I could hang with the service manager.
It's kind of like the watermelon crawl.
Bro, I thought I could hang with the service manager. And by the time we got to the fifth Irish pub, which is next to the hotel, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm toast. Right? Toast. It's getting hot in there. I'm getting that feeling like, I'm about to get sick. Like, I better get up right now and go. So I go towards the hallway where the bathrooms are. There's a line.
Yeah.
Always a line. I'm thinking, I am about to barf everywhere. There's this guy in front of me. I was like, dude, I need in front of you. I'm going in front of you. When that next person comes out of the bathroom, I'm going ahead. He's like, yeah, man, no problem. You all right? I must have looked like white as a ghost. Sick. As soon as that door opened, I'm thinking, here I go. My body like thought that I was in front of the commode. Puked everywhere. All over this guy. Hey, threw up everywhere, right? And then I'm at a work conference. This is work conference, right? I'm not going to tell you the automakers, the brand of what automaker I worked for at the time. I puked all over this guy. This dude bowed up. Me and him the same size. I wasn't really scared, but I was shitty. So, like, there's no way I can fight right now.
But you're not going to feel it, though.
But I'm not going to feel it.
So that's kind of like a one-up.
So this guy, big dude, looked like Reacher, grabbed me and threw me out the back door of the kitchen, right? He's like, I just saved you an ass whooping. Get to your hotel. I'm thinking, I got a tab in there. You know, go see Sean. He'll pay for it. You know, as a service manager I'm trying to hang with. And he was so drunk he didn't know that he's going to be paying for it. I wake up the next morning, worst hangover of my life. I got puke all over my shirt. I get in the shower, get ready. I'm late to the big breakfast meeting with, like, corporate. I get down, sit down. Everybody's watching me walk in. They're like, that's the guy that threw up on him. I'm thinking, oh, my God, they know what happened last night. I feel like shit. I sit down, and this guy walks up to the podium. It's the guy that I threw up on, right? The CEO of the company that I work for.
Did he laugh it off?
He made a comment in his speech about professionalism and things like that. I'm thinking he's talking to me. You know, I was kind of feel bad. Yeah. And everybody knew he was talking to me. I only worked there like 3 weeks later.
Yeah, that's something you can't
Not that
stick
I got
with.
fired. I never gotten fired. I left on my own terms, but dude, that was a bad night. Bad night. So I don't do pub crawls anymore.
I don't know. Whenever I get that tore up, I almost like, you know that song, you know, with arms wide open. I'm ready for that
Man.
throw up,
Dude,
like bring it on.
I could almost sing that song like karaoke.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do it right now, but like maybe one day we'll do like a Facebook Live where I'll sing with the arms wide open. You know, I'll get into it.
Yeah, it sounded real good coming through these headphones.
These headphones make it
I'm telling you,
almost professional.
kind of like auto tune.
Like T-Pain.
That's how I
T-Pain
feel about a
can really
good throw up,
sing,
though.
T-Pain can really sing.
Yeah, he don't need it. Yeah, he don't need it. He's good.
He just dropped a album not too long ago.
So I've
Like
actually
doing cover songs
Without auto tune,
without auto-tune. It's amazing.
I bet it's great.
It is.
He's a
You know,
man.
hey,
Oh man, he's a singer.
It's great.
So, funny story about T-Pain. I never met him. I feel like I should have met him. Florida State Seminoles and Kentucky Wildcats was playing in the Music City Bowl one year in Nashville. Mm-hmm. Me and my friend, we decided we're going to the game. Bought tickets, awesome. Well, the night before, we went to a place called Anthony's Show Place. Shout out Ricky Praska. We went to a place called Anthony's Show Place. It was a gentleman's club that had nudie women. But we went in there, and it was the night before the Music City Bowl. We're all fired up. You know, we're excited. He's a Florida State fan at the time. I'm a Kentucky fan always. two players from the football team walked in their Kentucky blue jumpsuits. I'm thinking, look, well, hey, my guys know how to party, right? Nah. They come over and they sat in the corner. Next thing you know, the whole 53-man fucking roster for the Florida State team walked in with their jumpsuits. The whole 53-man roster, right? It filled the whole fucking place. The Kentucky guys got up and left because he's like, 53 against 2?
Yeah, fuck this.
Fuck this, right? And they were nobodies. So, the strippers, now Ricky, like, lived with one of them, all right? He was a cool dude back in the day. Still is. Loved him to death. He lived with one of them. So, they were, like, hanging out with us. Like, when they wasn't up there dancing, they were over here hanging out. And the whole 53-man roster is like, what the fuck are them guys got going on? We're NCAA D1 athletes, you know? And we're over here like, yeah, motherfuckers, we got it, you know?
Yeah, they're looking at you like,
I'm
at
riding-
best, he's got a fox body. I mean,
I'm riding Ricky's coattails, you know? Ricky knows them, I don't. I'm just there.
Yeah.
But anyway, I had my cool glow-in-the-dark beaded necklace on, you know? We're living the fucking life, right? So they were like, man, all these football players, you know they make money. They're not throwing money. Ricky goes, I got you. He walked over to the DJ booth and goes, play any T-Pain you got. T-Pain's from Tallahassee, Florida.
Tallahassee Pain.
Hey, Florida State Seminoles, right? I'm in love with a stripper. Come on. And you ain't seen so much college money being thrown at a strip club in Nashville. They threw every dollar they've probably made that year. So they kept coming to the table like, oh my God, how did you know that they would throw money for that? He's like, it's T-Pain. Everybody throws money for T-Pain, you know? Cool. Hey, one of the funnest nights I've had in Nashville for sure. And it wasn't even with my Kentucky players. It was Florida State players.
I really like T-Pain. I ain't heard no good T-Pain. Well, we're going to have to listen to T-Pain on the way home.
I'll probably put that on Apple Music on the way home.
Yeah, dude, like the Essential album on Apple Music. We'll get you right.
You ain't got to do that. Just type in YouTube T-Pain.
There's a playlist for it.
Done.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I think New Year, New Me episode, I'm out of notes. So unless Kenny's got something.
I just want to circle back to the Walmart conversation.
Yeah.
It's a cart.
It's a buggy.
It's a cart.
But, like, you ever been in a situation like you're in the car with your mom running errands and she's like, stay in the car. I'm going to go ahead and grab a few things.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the next thing you know, you've been in the car for 2 hours.
No.
and
See,
you're starving. It's hot.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm in my zone. I'm in my zone.
Like, that used to be not so frowned upon.
Yeah, like,
as
you
it
could
is
just
now.
look, like, literally, you could
Used to-
just,
yeah, they'd come back to the car, and I'm like
We're in-
sweating bad.
I'm hungry, like,
Yeah,
hurry
listen,
up. I was like, get a couple things. She come out with a whole buggy full of groceries. It's
We
like,
didn't have AC in the cars anyway, so we're good with it. Windows half down. We're in a Oldsmobile 88. You know, I got the radio turned up on 107.5 The River back in the day.
Windows down, system up.
Yeah, that's the way I like to. And we're jamming, right? Hey, favorite time. Like, stay in the store, mama, all you want. I'm out here. Until the time my younger sister, way younger than me, jumps up in the front seat, grabs the gear shift, and we start rolling backwards in the main road.
Oh, yeah.
I had to jump over in there and learn to drive all of a sudden, but yeah, that's cool.
I fell for it once, never again. I'm gonna go and grab a couple things. Look at my sister, like, we're gonna be in there for like an hour. Oh my
2
gosh.
hours.
Yeah. Might as well try to get a snack before, you know, she heads in there or something. Like, it's gonna be a long time.
Yep.
No. Yeah, it didn't used to be so frowned upon. But
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
you just
is
could see a
now.
parking
Now,
lot full
now-
of kids and cars, you know?
Yeah.
Just,
I was in an F-350.
And now you see motherfuckers busting windows for dogs, you know, like, help him.
I was in the in-laws. I was in the in-laws Super Duty the other day, helping to move some stuff. And when you cut the key off in one of them new F-350s, it tells you check all passenger seats.
For,
Like it
for
will-
what?
for
especially in, like,
kids.
minivans and stuff. Like,
Yeah,
it'll be
it'll
like,
tell you.
check third row, like, all that stuff.
It'll tell you.
Like, I think you would know if you had a kid with you or not.
You would think so, but it tells
You'd
you
be
on the dash.
surprised. Yeah.
It tells you on the dash. But
I mean, if you got like a rear
What would
facing-
you do if you come out of Walmart, like, and you know you went there with 0 kids and you come back with, like, 1.5?
I don't know.
1.5.
That makes it more strange.
I mean,
don't know.
that's how I got my kids. Is I went to Walmart one time and come home with it. You know, we kind of spend money recklessly, and we come home with 3 kids one time.
This will be fun.
And now nobody wants to buy them back. And nobody wants to buy them back no more.
You lost your receipt.
Yeah. Get a
Damn.
receipt. But anyway,
Yeah, their resale value is pretty bad.
wasn't a good investment, but I love them.
No.
I say it all the time that I would not sell them for all the money in the world.
That would be some wild ass shit though.
But if I had to buy them back, I wouldn't buy them for 2 nickels.
Rusty nickels.
Rusty nickels. But if it's okay with Kenny and Brandon,
Yeah.
I think this episode has reached its potential.
Yeah.
I need to get something off my chest here.
You better make it quick because there is a pee break that needing to happen.
I apologize to my family. I might listen to this.
I'd laugh if he just took a big old fucking
You wanna,
shit,
like-
just farted real loud.
Like, skip through or just cut the episode here because
No, I mean, we're good. I've already peed
This-
twice sitting here anyway. You okay? You see it?
oh
Little puddle.
I feel like this needs to be
I'm
addressed.
gonna slip.
I put it on Facebook, but
Yeah.
McDonald's
I knew it.
in
Knew
this fucking drive-through, it's really starting to piss me off.
They will pull you up.
Why am I the only motherfucker in the drive-through and they order a McGriddle? Why do I need to pull into a fucking parking spot for some old lady to bring out my McGriddle in 25-degree weather when there's nobody behind me? There's nobody in front of me.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
why?
Preach it, Kenny.
I get it if I had like 30 Big Macs and they're all done 25 different ways and, you know, there's 8 cars behind me, but it's just me.
When
It's
I-
7 o'clock in the morning. I used to work there.
I used to work there.
Why the fuck do you not have McGriddles ready? They sit in the warmer all fucking day.
You know how to get away from that?
How do I get away from that?
No.
Yeah.
Will you pull up?
I've said that.
No.
And they've threatened the cops. So, the problem is, I've worked there too. I was 15 years old. That's the first job I ever had. Exit 2 in Franklin, Kentucky. And I'm calling them asses out. Paul Burrell was the owner. He was the one that signed my checks. And I'm calling his ass out. Hey,
Well, slander is a real thing. Let's keep that in mind.
Yeah.
all I know is that the managers were teaching us that if you want your drive-through times to be better,
Oh, yeah, pull them.
pull them up. You pass your food out. After pass the food out or not, you pull them to the window after you take their money. Pull them up, and when you pull them up,
Oh, yeah.
the timer stops.
Yeah.
And they're graded on the time it took from placing the order to what the computer thought you were getting your food, but really you're just pulling up to the number 2 spot. But they taught us to pull the cars.
Yeah, hold on. You see this couple over here?
Yeah.
All right, so they've been kind of watching us. Now they're both on their phones.
Mm-hmm.
What you think they're doing?
They're searching for our podcast.
Gotta
it's the
be.
Snowball Effect
Gotta be.
podcast on Spotify, Apple, iTunes, all of it.
Gotta be.
But
But they're searching for it right now.
yeah, I don't give a shit about your delivery times.
I don't either. I want my food.
I ordered on the app. There's no
Hey,
confusion
okay.
on what the fuck I bought.
That makes it even worse.
I go to the window. You have a code?
Yeah.
Here's my code. Okay, get to the window.
Oh,
Do you want?
I was like, I don't need two.
It's. Do you want a receipt? No, I don't need a receipt. Okay, thank you. Have a good day. Cool. Next window. Can you pull up into the parking spot for me?
Yeah, exactly.
Why?
So if you order,
It's.
you
You
ahead
can
of
put
time,
together a McGriddle in like 15 seconds. I've seen them done it. I've
Dude.
done it.
Yeah.
It's not that hard.
I've almost.
It's really
Okay.
getting on my fucking nerves.
So I worked at Hardee's for 4 years while I was in high school. I went there one morning and they were like running around looking like chickens with their haircuts off, right? I'm thinking, I'm about to walk back there. I'm gonna call Crystal and be like, listen, put me back on the payroll. I'm making my own fucking breakfast, right? I almost did it one morning, but I chose not to.
and it just like today was like the last straw.
Yeah.
Had it for lunch. Order on the app. Yeah, plenty of time to prepare. You know it's coming. You see my order on the screen. It comes up. You see it.
That's it.
I pulled around. I got to the window and I seen like 2 cars were already pulled up in the
You
parking
knew-
spot in front.
nah.
And I was just like, there's
Nope.
no
It's
fucking
gonna be-
way.
it's
There's
gonna be
nobody
over.
behind me. There's
No.
literally nobody behind me.
Nope.
Nobody in front of me at the window. You got your code? Here's my code. Kenny? Yes. Okay. Cool.
great.
Pull up. Receipt? You know, I will take a receipt.
I will say,
Next window, can you pull up for me? I was like,
No, just tell him no.
we were
you see,
talking.
but I'm non-confrontational.
No.
So I'll just pull up anyway.
This is the loudest I have heard Kenny talk
Oh yeah, for sure.
on the podcast. He must be
It's really pissing me off.
pissed off.
Yeah, he's
Because I go to get a McGriddle 5 days out of the work week. 4 of those 5 days,
that couple's talking about us.
I'm pulled up.
for sure.
I'm pulled up to the next window, and you got these poor old ladies coming out here in the cold when you could just let me stay at the window
100%.
and wait. I barely get to put my fucking car in park before
Before they
she's
come
already
out.
out there with the fucking McGriddle.
And let me tell you
That's
something.
crazy.
Hey, my wife hates it. I always send it back in for something. Always.
Yeah,
100% of the time.
Gotta make it worth
Napkins.
your while.
I need napkins. There's napkins in the back. Not enough.
No. I need more.
I need ketchup. There's some in the bottom of the back. I need more.
I need sriracha.
all you got was
I need 2 straws.
all you got was a McGriddle, no drinks. I need straws.
I need a straw.
I need straws.
Sir, you didn't get a drink. I don't care. I need a straw.
I need a straw.
I need you to go back in that fucking building and bring me back something. I want you mad. I want you so mad you go to your manager. Why are we pulling these fuckers up? All they do is send me back in for stuff. That's
Hey,
what I want.
That's what I'm about to start
See,
doing.
my brother's
Send them back in
I'm
for
about to start
something.
sending back in for stuff.
Send them back in for
Since y'all
something.
want to pull me up, I'm going to waste your
Fuck
time like
yes,
you waste my
every
time.
Hey, the best thing to do is barely pull up. Where they can't like talk to you from the window still,
pull up to the-
but you not pull up enough for the car behind you to get to the window. So then they have to come out. Sir, can you pull up even further? You told me to pull up. You didn't tell me how far.
you pull out to the road.
Bring my food, I'll get out of your way. Bring me your food, I'll get out of your way. No one is spitting that shit. No one is spitting it. I worked at Hardee's.
next
We
time-
spitting a lot of food. Statute of limitations, we spitting a lot of food. But don't talk shit. You're getting spitting food, right? If you tell us to pull up and I argue about it, they're spitting the food. But it's usually my kids' food, so I don't really care.
You know, on Scottsville Road, where I go normally, I'm gonna start pulling up. I'm gonna start pulling up halfway in that road
Dude, yeah.
and just being
Way the fuck
inconvenienced.
up there.
Inconvenience on everybody around
It's snowing. Uphills both ways. And you're going to walk a half a mile to my damn car. You didn't tell me how to far to
You
pull
see
up.
her turn around like, what the fuck is?
Yeah, what the hell? That's my food you're talking about. They spit it. They don't care. It's chicken nuggets anyway. It's not real food. But anyway,
me. But that's what grinds my gears.
No, my brother's world's worst about that. You got to watch him at a fast food restaurant.
oh, he'll speak his mind probably.
Bad. So, 2 incidents. All right, Russellville Road McDonald's pulled him up. He got on his phone. Wasn't even thinking about it. They come out there and he was like, he forgot what he was even really doing, and he was like, "I've been here for 35 minutes." Literally, he sat there waiting on his food for 35 minutes. And they come out there and they said, "Sir, what are you waiting on?"
Food?
he was like, you give me a sweet tea. He said, I ordered like $18 worth of food. And they give him a sweet tea. He got mad. But White Castle's pissed him off one day. And me and him were together. He ordered like, which it's easy to do. He ordered probably $95 worth of food
God dang.
and drove the fuck off.
Oh, hell
Oh,
yeah.
my
My hero.
gosh.
My hero.
That's a good way to get back, Kenny.
You know, and another thing. Today was just a bad day for fast food.
Oh yeah. We went in there the other day, and this old bitch. And I wish I knew her name.
You tell the story, I'll be right back.
All right, this old bitch. I wish I knew her name, but we walked in there. She got short curly hair, wore way too much eyeshadow, and I hope she ever watches this because fuck her, you know. So we walk into White Castle, and she was like, "I swear, if I wouldn't get in trouble, I'd shut this fucking lobby down. I'd lock it down." And we're like, you know, what the fuck? But no, we're like, fuck you, fuck that.
Yeah.
So we're like, I'm eating somewhere else. So we go to walk out, and she's like, yes, throw her hands up and stuff. And I walk back up to the counter, and I look at her, I'm like, and that's exactly why we're going somewhere else. I was like, you go ahead and lock this fucking lobby down. And I called her a bitch. And she was just like jaw dropped, like, how you gonna be jaw dropped when you're being a bitch? You know?
Yeah, it was just an observation you made.
She needs to go work at McDonald's.
I mean, she'll fit right in. Motherfuckers don't want to work anyways.
I guess
Piss me off.
this might as well shut down being that Tuck left, huh?
Might as well spit in his beer, but you know.
Good. You just gonna go. Oh shit.
Well, this was. Oh, look, there he is.
We'll wait for him to get back so he can tell everybody bye.
Yeah. Plus, I got another rant.
Oh yeah.
Just waiting on you. Take your sweet time.
Looks like he's walking on sunshine.
Oh God, feels so much better. Sorry, guys.
But before it was really interrupted.
Sorry.
Today was just a bad day for fast food.
It's like taking a shit out of your dick, huh?
So much better.
I, trying to be the good boyfriend that I am.
Yeah.
Girlfriend was like, hey, when you get off work, can you swing by Sonic? Bring me a sweet tea. I was like, cool. I could probably use some onion rings right now. I'm kind of hungry. What'd I do? Order through the app.
Have it ready.
Have it ready. I get there, get to my stall. Cool. Says my name on it. Welcome Kenny. Orders in the kitchen. 2 minutes go by. Oh, so-and-so is headed out with your order. Cool. I'll sit there and I'm just like, I'm on my phone. I'm not paying any mind. And then I'm like, car pulls up beside me. I'm paying no mind.
In other words, they're Kenny too.
No, and then I see somebody come out with food. And I look up from my phone and it's the car beside me. And the status thing is not on my screen anymore. Like my phone's been like 15 minutes. I'm like, it's a fucking 2 sweet teas and onion rings. Like, this don't take long. So I was like, no way. I pressed the button. Welcome sign. How can I help you? Hey, I had a mobile order. They make you feel like you're.
Yeah.
Did you put it in the right store? Yeah.
So the deaf too.
Dumbass.
We said we weren't gonna do that.
We said we was not.
I still gotta cut that up. Put it on TikTok.
But
Come on. And I was like, in my mind, I was like, you fucking slut. Like, it said my name. It told me, and I said,
Brandon's crying.
It said so and so was supposed to bring it out. Like, I named dropped. Like,
Exactly. I mean, you put on that for the convenience.
you see, and where I parked at, I could see inside the window, and I saw her click it off, and she's talking to this guy. Blah blah blah. I'll be out in a second. I get my onion rings and they're fucking soggy.
No, hell no. Now, if it was a girlfriend's onion rings, hey, that's just part of it.
It was my onion rings.
But it was yours. I'm not gonna stand for it.
I was ready to probably do some illegal things.
Like drink a milkshake from there through a straw.
Yeah,
Can't do it.
shut the place down. But yeah, fast food places, get your shit together,
Yeah,
please.
come on now.
It's not that hard.
It is not.
And thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Yeah, I agree. 100%.
I laughed so hard my face is itching.
That's called high blood pressure. Because my face itches a lot too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Man, on that stuff.
Oh.
No. It's high blood pressure.
Sure. But yeah, we waited for you to end the episode.
Hey, I'm good now.
Yeah.
We can go another 2 hours if we need to. Well, only about 2 hours.
I think the next time one of them places piss me off, I'm gonna be sure that I'm gonna go in there, and if they fuck up my shit or they don't get it out in a timely manner or anything like that, I'm gonna shit in the bag, and I'm gonna return it.
World star.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
That'd be cool.
For who? You can poop on command like that?
Probably. Tuck for sure could.
Maybe not. Well, I don't think it could.
What?
Huh?
Brittany, I lifted this up so I could hear you. Talk. Talk. Do what? Yeah. Yeah.
What happened?
I can't say on here.
Yeah, you can.
No, I can't.
You can.
I cannot.
You have to now.
I won't.
Use generic names and aliases if you have to.
Well, he'll know who he is.
Yeah, he'll know who he is. You know who he is. See him every day.
But okay.
Yeah,
well, that just told me who it is.
Everything I need
But,
to know.
but nobody on here needs to know who it is. Where'd he ship?
He didn't.
What happened?
Well, someone thought it would be nice to give him a birthday gift.
Full of shit.
Well, it was a birthday gift bag full of shit on his
Why have I not heard this shit?
hanging on his door.
Okay, who was the donor?
Well, I can't tell you that.
Oh God! So he knows he got this gift.
I never heard anything about it. I think something got into it.
So he don't know that he was gifted it. Oh, if I was gifted a bag of stuff,
You'd hear about it.
I would let everyone know.
Yeah. Someone hung shit on my door.
I mean, there's somebody else that I know that would tell the story about everybody they've seen for the next 3 days.
Hey, me.
No, there's somebody else that will tell the story to everybody for 3 days.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tell you. They would. They tell everybody.
I'm picking up what you're throwing down. Yeah. Yeah.
I would. I'd tell everybody all the time.
I swear to God, it's hard. Let me tell you what happened.
Hey, I'm listening. It's a new year, new me. I'm ready. I'm ready for about 45-minute long episodes. Where are we at right now, anyway?
56.
An hour?
Golly.
I love it. Are you okay with an hour?
No, that's how that person would start that off. Let me tell you what happened.
100%. 100%. So he got gifted human feces in a bag on his door
Yeah.
for his birthday?
Yeah. It was the wildest thing I've ever seen in my life. That person that done it, he really can. He can shit on command. It's incredible.
That's like
That's really good sphincter control, you know.
It is, because we had the idea of doing it, and then we got about a mile away from his house, and we were like, fuck, we need someone to shit in this bag. And he
he's
was
like, oh, I got you.
exactly, like word for word, he said, I can do it. Oh, yeah. He got about halfway through. And there was a car coming, and he goes, whoop, pulls his pants up. He goes,
That is sphincter control.
he's walking around. He
Man does his
leaned up on the car, like looking around, acting all cool, like car
Well,
passes.
yeah, I'm not shitting in the bag over here.
No, car passes by. He goes, finishes it out. I'm like, that's impressive. You know?
That's crazy.
Oh, my God.
So, new year, new me. That's what everybody's saying right now. That's why I'm keep saying it. I think we're good on episode.
Yeah,
If everybody's good on episode, an hour episode, that's crazy.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah.
First of the year.
Well, it's partly because I took about a 15-minute hiatus.
Yeah.
I really gone like 2 minutes. Minute and a half.
We'll see.
When you gotta take a leak, you gotta take a leak.
I'm gonna go home and take me a big fat shit.
Yeah.
You deserve it.
You deserve
I think so. I think I've worked hard for it.
Yeah.
Might pick up a gift bag on the way home. Wouldn't that be cool?
Gift it to the same person?
I don't know. There's somebody that I would really like to give it to.
I don't know anybody.
I can't say. I might want to do it. So you never
Hey,
know.
do us a favor. I'm looking you in the eye. Do us a favor. Subscribe to the channel.
Like, follow, share.
Like, follow, comment, share. Hit
Donate.
The Snowball Effect podcast on everything.
on everything.
Emphasis on the whole thing.
Snowball Effect podcast. But like my middle daughter says, make sure you click the 3 dots and hit the little bell, the reminder thing or whatever I don't know what it's
No
called.
alerts.
Turn your notifications
Yeah,
on.
Notifications,
Turn your
yeah.
notifications on. Do it all now. Do it. I'll know if you don't.
Yeah. We'll wait. Go ahead.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Go to YouTube. Subscribe.
Subscribe.
Comment.
There's
Buggy or cart.
not enough subscribers on there. Like seriously,
Buggy or cart in the comments of this episode.
buggy your cart in the comments. That's a good
Yes.
one. Yeah. I want to hear what you have to say, and it better be buggy.
That's how I know
Yeah.
you made it to
Yeah.
the very end of this
Yeah.
episode.
Water hose / garden hose or
Yeah, water
fucking
hose
water
or water pipe.
God, and that is
Yep.
the title track to this. Water hose or
Just water pipe.
hose pipe.
Hose pipe.
hose pipe. That's
Hose
what it
pipe.
is. Hose pipe.
He said
pipe.
water pipe.
Hose pipe.
He said hose pipe.
Did he?
Yeah.
Hose pipe and buggy.
Okay, hose pipe and buggy.
Yeah.
Okay. That's how you know I
That's
made it to the end of the
fucking
episode.
crazy, though. Hose pipe. I ain't never in my life.
Hey, let me ask you a question. Is it much better with headphones?
Yeah, I can.
Because they can hear us do this when nobody else could.
You know what else? It really puts that.
I love
it's in your head. Yeah.
All right, that's enough, guys.
That's
Okay.
That's enough.
I love it. Applause.
Your program with a weather alert in your area. There is a large chance of snowballs. Welcome to the Snowball Effect podcast.